he's 10 now. Those pictures of you holding him during his baptism were so cute.
This is the After Party with Big Party and Molly, where we overshare for entertainment and call it healing. Welcome to the After Party.
I haven't even done Employee of the Month. Thought about it today, and you got people that complain that there was no Employee of the Month. Did you forget? Well, generally, if there's no Employee of the Month, guess what? Nobody got Employee of the Month.
Seriously, the dogs are slacking. Murray is slacking.
Well, there's just no candidate for Employee of the Month. Rebecca Rosen won the last one. I suppose Wileen could get in there because she, took the time to help us. How
many times is Wileen going to get it?
She's only won it one time.
Right, so this would be number 2.
Yeah, it'd be number 2 because she took time off and she's, made the phone calls with Rebecca Rosen. She worked. And she did a great job. She made sure we were flowing, right? And I was thinking maybe we should just go and do and bring back the worst employee of the month, because it's getting harder
to find the best.
To find the best.
Are you going to also find a way to win worst employee of the month?
No.
You're like, no, you've got that locked, Molly. You're like, nope, nobody competes with you when it comes to worst.
Well, it'd be easier to figure out who the worst employee of the month is than it is the best employee of the month, because generally people complain about the person who doesn't work. No one really, I can make merch. You can have a shirt finally that says worst employee of the month.
I wouldn't mind that.
But it's an employee of the month. Instead of best, it would say worst. Like cross out best.
Just have it be employee of the month.
No, because
and then have it say worst.
Yeah, you write it worst over it.
We could do that. When I say we, I mean you.
Okay. Yes, exactly. See, worst employee of the month. Best
worst.
Employee of the month.
You're like best, worst.
Yeah.
You can wear them at the same time. Let the audience decide.
Well, we got an email from somebody complaining, saying, it was funny in the beginning. And, it's like, it's been over a year and Molly still hasn't won it. Is she ever going to want it? Well, yeah. And I was like, well, that depends on her.
You're like, I can't help it. You're a fan of a slacker. I'm sorry that you are backing a losing horse. Not everybody can win, as Molly has proven month after month after month.
After month.
After month.
Yeah.
Times 12.
Maybe her name is Susie. Maybe we should make her employee of the month.
She would be a great employee of the month.
Wouldn't she be great?
Yeah.
She's taken part in the show by reaching out. She's a party crasher. By the way, if you are a party crasher and you do win employee of the month, you're on your own to get your employee of the month shirt. Okay, we'll just say that. Gas prices.
BYOS. Buy your own shirt.
And it's at bigpartyshow.com. All right, so we got no dumb questions today. It's the after party every single Tuesday. Big Party shows Monday, Wednesday, Friday, anywhere you get your podcasts. And don't forget to follow us on YouTube as well. We have a channel over there. So yeah, if you like to watch and then you're into that voyeur thing, I know some of you little freaky deakies are, you can sit there and watch. Like my sister and her husband and her kids, they watch. And she just sent me another card.
Oh, really? What holiday was this one?
This is for May the 4th be with you.
Oh.
Yeah. And, she always titles it in between my first and last name, "Don't send me cards."
Uh-huh. You're like, here it is, another one.
Another one. I mean, these cards aren't cheap, so I'm breaking the bank over there. Anyway, what is the deal with the dirty soda? Dirty soda.
So it's this new trend. It's not even new. Okay, so if you watch like the Lives of Mormon Wives, the whole thing like out in Utah and every place like that, they have these like soda shops where it's like because Mormons, from what I understand, like no alcohol, no caffeine, like coffee, that kind of stuff. But they make a big thing of soda. So they have these soda bars where it's like any flavor under the sun. And so you can get these like dirty sodas where it's, maybe Dr. Pepper and they add cherry syrup and
I've
cream.
heard of these before.
And so it's like a whole thing. And so now that's like spreading throughout the United States. Like more and more places are getting into dirty sodas, and even some of the soda companies are starting to put out their own lines of dirty soda. Okay. So it's like this whole new market that's like starting to catch on and blow up. I'm wondering, I've never had a dirty soda. Well, but they do sound really good.
All right. So I'm off of the right now. I kind of want one now, but the Diet Coke and stuff like that.
Right.
When we had the baby shower for Madison and Oliver a couple weeks ago, and that's if those who don't know, I'm going to be a granddaddy. Anyway, they had a dirty soda set up.
Oh, they did.
They did, and I didn't know what that was until you just said it. It basically they had cans of whatever drink, pop or whatever, and a bunch of these like whatchamacallit, like syrups that people were self-made, and then on the board they had like menus, like ingredients on how to make this and that. So yeah, they should start doing that in other places, since people aren't drinking as much.
And that's what they're saying, what's catching on, because there's this place out east, like in New Jersey, that does them. And then they were saying that they had a party and they decided to make boozy ones. And they said that the boozy ones didn't sell, that everybody wants the non-boozy ones. There's such a turn right now for mocktails. Yeah. And I mean, and some of these, like one of the ladies was saying that she does like a coconut syrup and then like raspberry puree and maybe mint and all sorts of, I mean, it sounds really high end.
Delicious. Yeah, high end for sure. Have you ever, I mean, it's kind of like when you're younger, when you go to not the vending machine, the pop dispenser. Did you ever do the suicide where you
where you like put all the
together?
Things in there?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, we used to go to this diner where they would make, like, you could order a vanilla Coke, and it was literally like, pardon?
Was this the one in Dundee?
No, well, there was one in Dundee.
Yeah, there was. Okay.
This was one in Chicago. It was called the Salt and Pepper Diner. And you'd order a Coke, and then you could order, and then they'd put like vanilla syrup in it. If you ordered a vanilla Coke, or they put cherry syrup in it, and you'd get a cherry Coke. You could get any kind of, like, they had all these different like soda syrups that they would add to them. Oh my God. Good. Nothing Delicious. Is better than like a fountain Coke, like full octane Coke, and then like the vanilla syrup. I mean, you can get vanilla Coke at the store in the cans and stuff like that. It's nothing compared to like when you get a fresh, like right out of the fountain. Ooh.
I've never had one. Never experienced that before.
So good.
That is interesting that they're doing that in Utah. Utah's an interesting place because I've been there.
Okay.
I had friends that were doing radio out there, and so I went out there, and we all drink beer. But what they would do, these bars would charge memberships, because that's the only way they could do it. So basically, this membership, you pay like $5 or whatever, and it's a membership to get into Molly's bar.
Right.
That lasts like 24 hours, and that's how they were able to sell or open up these places, because I don't think they can have just freestanding alcohol places. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So yeah, so I'm not surprised that came from. And is the Mormon Wives show still going on? What happened to that chick who was? Didn't she
was supposed to be the Bachelorette, and then some more like domestic charges got filed against her, so the Bachelorette dropped her because they're like, we don't need this kind of trouble.
They lost millions, billions probably on this. I mean, I think the franchise is in dire strait, along with all the other ones as well, because of that much money was spent on this thing. I mean, she should refund. No, I actually should refund them.
I don't know if she can. I don't know how much she got paid.
Well, it was that, put it this way, they did the whole show where she's
Yeah.
flying here and going there and getting all these great things and making out with all these dudes. And then all of a sudden that video came out and then those charges of domestic abuse and then all that stuff. It's fast.
That wasn't the first time. I
No,
mean,
it
like
wasn't.
it happened
It
while she was
wasn't.
filming the Mormon Wives show that she got. I mean, so it's like
She can't
they
be on
already
that
knew
show
going
anymore.
in. Pardon?
Yeah, because I don't think she's on that show anymore because even the Mormon wives were embarrassed. They're like, we don't want to be associated with someone like this.
They love
It was
Are you
all
kidding me?
good when everything was good and golden, wasn't it?
Oh, they
Mormon
still had her on
wives.
even after that domestic stuff went down. That was like season 1. She was still on season 2. I don't know how many seasons there are now.
Yeah, I haven't watched any bit of it. I haven't watched a single.
There's
bit of
only
that
so much
show.
girl drama I can watch until
I'm with
I
you.
just am done. Like, there's only so much. You know what, Sandy? That's not what I heard you said. You're like, oh my God, don't tell her, Rebecca. I told you that in confidence.
I can't watch that stuff.
Stuff
There's
it,
no way.
Amy. Sandy, Rebecca told me that you were talking smack. These boobs are real. You're like, oh no.
I can't watch that.
I can't.
Stuff.
I just
God,
don't.
No. One thing you need to watch, so real quick, and then we also have an email from Megan. All right, so one thing you need to watch is that Kevin Hart roast on
Is it any
Netflix.
good?
It's very good.
Okay.
It's very good. I never watched the Tom Brady one, but
Mm-hmm.
Tom Brady did open it up. But it's pretty good. You get to know some of these people, like Davidson is there.
Pete
He's one of
Davidson?
the- Pete Davidson. He's one of the roasters. He is it seems like he's shy. He's like
Oh.
a shy guy. Wait till you watch it. He's just sits in the back and watches everyone else. He's very funny. Everybody was awesomely funny.
Oh, good.
Yeah, Chelsea Handler just got handed. They beat her up, boy.
Really?
Oh yeah, because they beat up each other. They
Yeah.
say the worst things. Yeah. So anyway, I just wanted to throw that out there. If you wanted a fun night,
Okay.
yeah, definitely watch that. All right, so we have no dumb questions coming up, but we do have an email message from Megan, and you can reach out to us, Party Crashers, at bpscrasher@gmail.com. Happy birthday, Megan, 5/19. She wants, and you know a lot about what do you call it, signs.
Yeah.
She wants you to let her know a little bit about her sign real quick, because I can't answer to that at all.
She's on the cusp. She's on the let's see. Yeah, because Gemini, she's like right at the end of Taurus.
Okay.
And so right before Gemini. So she's like in this interesting period where it's like a little bit of crossover. Taurus are very, I mean, the sign is the bull.
Yeah.
Very like set in their ways, very, sturdy, that kind of personality, just likes routine, likes to have things organized and just sort of go, they're not necessarily like a go with the flow. They're like, that's fine if you want to do that, but I'm doing this.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I could date someone. I don't think that would work with me. I'm a lot of go with the flow,
Yeah.
I think.
You're a lot of
Aren't I?
flow. Well, you're
a lot
more
of
like
flow.
my way or the highway.
That too.
That's more you. And that's the Virgo in you. Virgos
Yeah,
are kind of
my
like,
fault.
well, I mean, there's the right way and then there's how you're doing it. There's how
Uh-huh.
I'm doing it, which is perfect.
The way it should be done.
And then there's the way you want to do it, which I have an itemized list of all the reasons why it's stupid and it won't work and it'll fail and we should just do it my way.
Yeah, and that's the reason why I don't delegate very well. And everyone's always said that. First of all, it's a pick your battle type deal, but then also I don't delegate because it seems like in my mind it's easier to do it myself than explain how it should be done.
Yeah.
The right way. I don't have time for that.
I mean-
I'd rather knock it out in a couple minutes than wait and explain for 10 minutes how
I
something
mean,
should
my
be
whole
done.
thing, I'm a lot more like, I think you're more, and I don't mean that, but like, I think you're
Yeah.
more the aggressive and passive aggressive. Like, you're more like, no, I'm just doing it this way. Where I'm more like the passive and passive aggressive, where I'm like, I mean, that's fine. If you
Yeah.
want to do it wrong, let's do it wrong. If you want to mess this up, I will stand by quietly and judge you and watch
Yeah.
you do it wrong. And then you're going to come back to me and ask me to fix it. And then that's when I get to sit on my I told you so stool.
No, that's one thing I don't do is I told you so. That's one thing I don't do because I don't need to. Because I don't delegate and I just do it myself.
Oh,
So
I do because I go ahead. I'm like, go ahead. Give you enough rope to hang yourself. There you go.
Yeah.
You doing it?
Yeah.
How's that working out for you? And it's like, well, how did you want to do it? Because maybe we should try it that way. I'm like, we should have done that to begin with. So this is
what
when I
about-
get to say, I told you so.
Yeah. So what about the Taurus? This is that what she is, Megan? So
Yeah. So, well, but she's right on the cusp of Gemini. Gemini is a really interesting, Gemini is the twin. So it's like, you never know what you're going to get. Like, you're going to get like, yeah, or you're going to get like, her.
Okay.
And they're really nosy. Like they run all the gossip. Which is like a funny little thing about them. But they also are like flighty. Like you try to nail them down for their birthday or something and they're like, I don't know. I mean, will I even be here? Like, yeah, let's do something. Or maybe we shouldn't do anything. Or maybe we should. We should go on a trip. We should go to Mexico. Oh, wait. Never mind. I'm going to be gone that weekend.
My God.
Like that kind of thing where you're just like, oh my God.
Yeah. I could not deal with that in a relation. As a friend, yeah, that's fine. But as
Even as a friend, it's hard.
Yeah. I mean, there are people that can never decide what they want to do, much as what they want to eat. That's always a challenge as well. I remember my sister was always like, I'm like, what do you want to eat? And she'd be like, I don't know. And so now you got to go, okay, well, do you want to eat this? I don't know. Finally, I was like, you do know.
Like,
you do know what you want to eat. Just say it. That's all you got to do. And, granted, she was maybe 8, but.
Here you are coming in full Virgo. You know. You want to know why I know you know? Because I know. And you know where we're going to go? Where I want to go.
Yeah, exactly. But all right, there you go. Happy birthday to Megan. All right, so we have no dumb questions. Are you ready to start this puppy?
Let's do it.
All right, we got a couple good ones too. Let's hit it.
No dumb questions. 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 No dumb questions.
All right, says, hey, big party in Molly. By the way, we'll take all your dumb questions. You know how to do that. All right, be honest. Does everyone stalk people online before a first date now? She's like, I'm not talking about full FBI type stuff, she says. But if I'm meeting someone from an app, I'm looking them up on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, wherever she can find it, and maybe seeing if they've ever been arrested. How would you know through those social medias if you would be arrested? That's weird. And at what point does it become creepy when you talk about it?
You don't get to talk about it. That's sort of the thing. You do your due diligence. I mean, it'd be no different than if somebody was setting you up on a blind date and you were like, well, who is this guy? Like, tell me some stuff about him. Is he sporty? Is he a bookworm? Like what? So I think of it like that. Like, I think of it as if you're going on a blind date. And so why wouldn't you try to do some recon? Because you're like, I don't want to just sit across from somebody that I don't even know if I have anything in common with.
It's there at your disposal. Yeah. That's what it's there for. I mean, if people are going to open up and put all their stuff on there, they can't, expect people not to check you out. I think, isn't there a Facebook dating app? I feel like that there's an app.
They did something like that. Yeah.
Facebook has a Facebook dating now. Because I saw on TV the other day in an interview, someone had mentioned it, and I completely forgot all about it because I don't need to do that stuff. But I do remember somebody background searching me years and years and years ago. Yeah, she actually was like a lawyer.
Oh, so she could really background check you.
Yeah, she went all the way back. She even told me. I was offended at that point. I was like, I found myself having to defend myself on.
What did she find
stuff.
that you had to defend yourself?
Just stuff like ticket. I mean, she went all the way back. She went and got everything that I've been in trouble for. If I've been in trouble, I have not been in trouble for anything. So, but it's just the idea of it. It was just like, okay. Did you find that she didn't find anything?
Mm-hmm.
But still, I mean, that date lasted not very long.
No.
Probably because of my record.
She's like, let's go ahead. And I mean, I don't want to be a jerk and cancel, but at the same time, with that many parking tickets, we're not going anywhere.
Yeah. See, look at you. Don't even know how to park as I'm driving. So I've had it happen once. And I think I might have looked at I went and found Wileen's page. She's not a socially active person. And that's the sweet Wileen. But I did look and see what, she was all about. When I first met her. She's probably listening now going, you creep.
No, I would think so. You're interested in somebody, you would look them up. I mean, it's no different than to me, it's the same as like, oh, I watched this movie and I saw this actor and I really liked him. So then I looked him up. Like, oh, did you know that he's from South Dakota? And oh, it's so wild. I mean, I look at it as if you're curious about somebody, wouldn't you want to know some things about them? I think what would be weird is if you're like doing reference checks. Like, hello,
on your date.
Do I have Jerry on the phone? What do you know about Big Party? Like that would be, I think that's like where the line gets crossed, where you're,
or maybe when you do make that date and you start referencing things that you saw on Facebook. Don't do that.
I know you've been to Hawaii. All those pictures you posted. That was 4 years ago. How far back in my role did you go? I mean, it'd be one thing if you're like, oh, I saw you just went to Hawaii. Like, yeah, I checked out your Instagram page once we got hit just to see, who you are. Like, I was going to meet you out in public. So
don't go deep.
But like, if I'm referencing, like, was that your nephew? Like, he's 10 now. Those pictures of you holding him during his baptism were so cute. Pass.
Don't go that deep. Yeah, don't do that. All right. She also, at what point does that become creepy? I don't have an answer. I mean, and honestly, if someone has no type of online presence anymore, is that a green flag or a red flag? Red flag.
That's tough.
If they have I have friends that aren't on social media.
Me too.
I have friends that have social media that don't post anything.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? And it's kind of funny. I mean, we have to have one because of the podcast, because of what we do.
Right.
I don't know if I would ever get rid of it if I wasn't doing this. But I definitely wouldn't be using it as much. I spend more time anymore not stalking, but looking at other people's stuff.
Stalking. You had it right the first time.
So I don't know. But yeah, it is interesting when someone doesn't have it. And when it seems like the people that don't have it, I wonder if their life is fuller. I think it is. They're not looking at stuff. So they're present.
Maybe.
Is what they are at all times. So if you're sitting at a park, I mean, we're so used to having to look down or something, or if you're sitting alone in a restaurant, or you look around and you see other people are doing the same thing. So yeah, I don't know if someone has no online presence. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Now, I think it's a bad thing if you date someone, new person, and you're a crazy social media person and he's not. He's going to get turned off by you.
Not necessarily.
She'll
I mean,
be
you could
turned
still.
off.
A lot of people that aren't on social media, they still check it out. They still like look on their friend's phone or go through other way. I mean, but I don't.
Do they? I didn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
My friends don't at all. They don't even have a profile. They just don't have any interest in it. I don't know why.
I wish
What's wrong
I
with you,
didn't.
you weirdo.
I think I would be. I think I would. I wish that I didn't spend as much time on social media as I do.
So do I. Yeah.
And I'm not
I
even
do
looking
too.
at anything of quality. Like that's the other thing. When you all of a sudden come out of that rabbit hole, you're like, what did I watch? Like, what was that even? I don't even know. I watched somebody make scones. Then I watched somebody put on concealer and shading. And then I watched that one vampire show that I like. They just put out a new promo. I watched that.
Yeah.
I watched that one comedian that I like. Then they tried to sell me some summer skirts that I totally think I need, but I don't think I need.
Probably don't
And then
need.
one more of those vampire reels came up, and then I
Yeah.
stayed too long on that. So then now I'm getting a lot of vampire reels. So
Yeah,
that's
the
other thing.
one thing. I've been watching a lot of like cooking. Like I wanted to make egg rolls.
Oh, okay.
For this sweet Wileen. She hasn't had an egg roll in forever because they're not gluten free. So I had to make them with rice paper. So, and there's I mean, you can spend days looking at the same recipes. Basically,
You're
I
like,
turned
and I
into an
have,
Asian
and I know
restaurant.
this
Yeah.
because I have. hmm
So yeah, making dipping sauces. I did it all. For her. So yeah, that's that algorithm, but is just constant right now. But if I dip into like, there's this girl that does this stuff like, why won't you date me type stuff, and she's really a funny girl.
Okay.
You would date me if this. She's an Asian chick, and she's playing off that, and obviously it's just a bit. But once you watch it, then that's all you get. That's all you get.
Yeah.
Is why don't you date me? I'm Asian. I'm like, I want egg rolls.
I'm like, listen, I don't care what you. Well, what's crazy is you get how people get siloed, right?
What do you mean? What do you mean siloed?
So when you start looking at certain things, they put you down certain chutes.
Yes.
And in your mind, being siloed is kind of like, in your mind, everyone's seeing this Asian woman and everyone's getting the same algorithm. And what you realize is how echo chamber you are. You think everybody knows about this, or you think everybody, and what you find out is that no, the algorithm is playing to its one audience member, which is you.
Sure.
And
Which
it
is me.
deludes you into thinking that this is of any importance to anyone else.
Well, Molly, you're right. The thing is this, I only get to see what some of my friends post. I have like 4,500 friends or something, right? Maybe I get to see 10 of that. So it makes me think that these people aren't even posting, right? But they're not. That's not the case. What's happening is that Facebook is only giving me what they're going to give me. So then I would physically have to go, I'm going to go see what Gary is doing. I'll go on his, and he's like posting some fun stuff. I'm like, why don't I ever get to see his stuff? It should be I get to see all of my friends' posts, not just 10 people.
There
you know what I mean?
Something that you can do. It's like you reset the algorithm.
Oh, I can do that?
Yeah, there's like something in settings. I have to remember how to do it. But I know I've done it in Instagram because I just got in this. I got in just this loop. Like, here we go. Look at this.
It's the loop.
The vampire.
It's a loop.
The vampire's back.
Yeah, so you're screwed on that.
Came out an hour ago. A whole new clip. And here I go.
What is this vampire show? What is that?
The Vampire Lestat comes out on June 7th. I'm very excited for it. Hence me clicking on some of the things about it. I love the actor who plays the vampire. I'm really excited about it. But they're going.
Is it a series? Is it a series? Okay.
Yeah, it was Interview with the Vampire, the one that I told you about watching. And then now the new season is called The Vampire Lestat. And it's following the character that I love, Lestat.
So Interview with the Vampire, that series, that recent series, this is add-on
the third
to it?
season.
Oh, see, I didn't even watch the first season. Is it all
not for you.
sexy?
Yeah,
Okay, I
kinda.
don't want to watch it. I don't want to watch sex and
Not all
and
sexy,
stuff.
but I mean, it's there's a lot of, they're also serial killers. They're vampires, so
I
there's
like
a lot
that.
of blood.
That's the fun part. You know what I'm excited about right now? This is going to sound creepy. They're redoing the whole Little House on the Prairie.
They are.
Yes, I believe it comes out this summer. It looks so stinking good. Because we grew up watching Little House on the Prairie. And that was just a kid thing that we watched. Now they're redoing the whole thing as a series. I believe it's a series. Yeah, it has to be a series because that's what it was.
I think so. Ma,
but there's
and
so many
Pa,
different
half pint.
Mom, Pa, so innocent. But I love the Western days. If I can jump in a time machine, I would go back to the Western days. I wouldn't
Never.
survive. I would not survive a second.
Any of those frontier shows, I was like, nope.
Oh, yeah. So that's coming out. So I'm pretty excited about that. And of course, now everyone's talking about the next Yellowstone for the most part. That's out.
Oh, the
So,
Dutton Ranch or whatever it
yeah.
is. God, how many of those shows can they have?
That guy doesn't stop. He doesn't stop writing. What is Taylor
I know.
Sheridan?
Yeah.
That one, the Madison, freaking fantastic. And here's the interesting thing about him. He doesn't believe a show has to have an ending. Did you know that?
No.
He does not believe that every show needs to have an ending. So that's why when you watch some of the series that he does,
It never wraps up.
it never wraps up, and you don't know if it's going to. Like, will there be a season 2? No, probably not. Maybe if he feels like it. Like the Madison was fantastic. And I'm like, there's no way that they're gonna. I mean, how do you wrap this thing up? It just ends. Season over. That's what he
Done.
believes.
You're like, oh, I guess we're
Yeah.
done. They're like, yeah, moving on.
1849, 1923, all of them the same thing. You wait years for a sequel to it, and he just powders you up with another one, just a different one. And so, yeah, I love him. I love his shows.
And then I've got my shows that are just like, you got to wait 4 years in between seasons because they're like, it's not easy to make a vampire show. There's a lot of special effects. I'm like, well, hurry up.
Yeah. Well, thanks for the message. It's anonymous. You can stay anonymous, by the way. She titled it Just Done Research. So yeah, back to it. Is it creepy? No, you got to do what you got to do. But don't reference things.
Right. Don't go back too far. You can go back that far. Just don't let them know you went back that far.
Exactly. All right, we're going to get out of here. Tomorrow, Wednesday's podcast. Make sure you tune in. And we'll see you guys then. Have a safe day and do yourself good.